Konnichiwa, dick punchers and dick punchettes. We're children driving robots. I'm Judge Drunk.
I'm sleep-deprived Bob.
Taxi.
Pliskin.
And this is a new thing we're doing. I guess we're going to call it boring old regular games.
Or B.O.R.G.
Boring old recent games?
B.O.R.G.
B.O.R.G. We're being assimilated by your generic YouTube Let's Plays.
By the way, the most non-Bond song ever.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Live and let die.
Done.
When it gets to the chorus, we all gotta sing it.
Do we? Because I don't really...
Oh, come on.
I'll try, but I don't know it.
I don't know words.
It's coming up.
Oh god, Drunk is working his nipples right now.
I can give my life, not for honor, but for boobs.
Boobs? Okay, hang on.
In my pants, there'll be no prunes. Cry when I'm done.
Alright, here it is. Still
Gonna cream snake eater.
Okay.
Wow.
That's the part we want to get to.
Okay. Yeah. What about the rest of this amazing intro? Fuck it.
We'll hear it again in like 15 minutes.
Every time we go up a ladder.
Pretty much. I've already played through this game. Story time. So, I decided that to get ready for Phantom Pain, and that's actually why we're doing this, is because we're going to play through this and Peace Walker to get ready for Phantom Pain, because only one of our members sitting here currently has played through Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know, have you played Peace Walker?
I started it, and then the whole capturing guys and base building crap just, wasn't Metal Gear for me, so I'm done.
We'll skip that when we go to play it, but everyone else here has never played these games, so...
Right, I haven't played them. I played Solid, and I played the demo for Solid 2 that came with Zone of the Enders. That's as far as I ever got in the franchise.
So we're going to play this game because this is my favorite game.
What's a Metal Gear?
Oh, you're about to find out.
It's the little robot that hangs out with the detective guy in Snatcher.
Question answered, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'm not wrong.
we're going to do a new game, and we're going to play on very easy because we want just the story.
Okay, yeah.
I'd play it on European Extreme Mode, but we'd be here for literally days. Because you get caught, you're done.
Did you say European Extreme Mode?
Yes.
What?
There's a mode in here called European Extreme Mode.
Okay.
Usually when I've had enough to drink, I'm a peeing extreme.
So, here's our story.
Is that a hind? A hind D.
They really like the D in these games.
It's all about the D. The D hater.
David Hayter?
Yeah.
David Hayter?
Yeah, the guy who wrote, like, the first... How many X-Men movies was
2.
it? First 2 X-Men movies? Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Guyver in Guyver 2.
Oh.
He was Mark Hamill's replacement.
Yep. All around awesome guy.
I don't understand what his problem with David's is, though. Why is he such a David hater?
Ha! Ha.
I'm probably the first person who has ever made that stupid joke.
And probably the last. So basically, the cool thing about this game, specifically, is that it's set during the Cold War.
Right.
And it takes actual historical facts and twists this game's fictions around it. So they don't really fuck with real history. They just basically say, oh, like all that espionage stuff, our game explains it.
So it's like, here's real history and some other stuff that also happened that you just didn't know about.
Specifically, what we're...
Like robots in the 60s.
So basically what we're about to see is the first ever Halo jump.
So, is his name Master Chief?
Oh, let's not go there.
I want to know if this pantywaist knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Yeah.
You heard what he said. Put out the mask and put on your cigar.
Everyone knows that fire and oxygen is bad. Pure oxygen.
That was the most necessary bullet time I've ever seen.
Bob is going to have a hard on with this game because this is just basically military porn.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening hatch.
Giggity.
I like that they had the name of the game
Yeah.
on his helmet.
If Metal Gear in this continuity is the name of a robot that they haven't seen yet, then why does his helmet have the name of the robot they haven't seen yet on it?
Because Kojima.
Because shut up is why.
The answer is one of two reasons. Kojima or nanomachines.
Those are completely acceptable answers
Yeah.
in every universe.
I'm pretty sure Kojima is Nanomachine.
I thought the answer was Fox Die.
Well, Foxeye is nanomachines.
How do they know to call it a halo jump?
High altitude, low oxygen.
And
It's
how
an
did
acronym.
how did they go
Yeah,
from
but
6
still.
minutes to drop off to 10 seconds?
Anti-DBZ time.
Yes.
I was waiting for Sam to come up and just be like, boom.
Bing.
Bit.
Well, that's dramatic, isn't
Flippity flip.
Flippities.
Guys, how do I stop this?
Oh my god, why?
it? Yeah,
What?
that was...
I can understand the free fall, like, tumbling. Why did you have to cannonball? Guys, I'm gonna do a trick. Watch me. No, you're not watching.
Watch me do a flip.
This is post Twin Snakes, so like all the cutscenes after Twin Snakes was released got freaking crazy ridiculous.
They all had to be Ryuhei Takamura style.
Basically. And backstory. The beginning of this game has a lot of talky bits, but then it just balls to the walls afterwards.
So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
And if this gets too boring, we'll get to the gameplay. But you guys are gonna sit through it because obviously you're gonna need to know this stuff.
Yeah, no, we'll need to kind of pay attention to this and probably not talk through it and have other conversations. I should probably be paying attention right now and looking at the screen and maybe listening to the dialogue. So, I mean, let me know if I need to do that at any point before I miss the entire cutscene.
You realize?
Yeah, I mean, this might be... Maybe this is important. I don't know. I'm sure our viewers need to see this, too. They probably need to be able to hear the dialogue and figure out what's going on. Because this is important story stuff.
Hey, it's Yuri
So-
Gagarin.
What? The Vostok rocket?
Real history.
Yeah.
Again, guys, this is literally my favorite video game of all time.
So you probably don't need to see this stuff.
Oh, I don't. I could almost quote some of these lines.
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. He used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards.
I just watched that movie.
I was the one who conducted
That was, that's how Man from U.N.C.L.E. starts.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Make a left here.
Yeah.
We checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from a research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent.
Neither am I.
We had something much bigger on our hands.
The lollipops on the bus go round and round, round and round.
Yeah, this is actually reality. Very, very close to war. Dangerously close.
Dangerously cheesy.
Danger close.
Yeah.
Well, thank God Magneto and the early X-Men were there to stop all that from going on. Michael Ironside would have been fucked otherwise.
Yep.
Practical negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels, and prepared trigger standby.
And if he died back in the 60s, who would have voiced Sam Fisher?
Yeah, they missed the entire part where the captain ordered the nuclear torpedo assembled because the U.S. frigate was depth charging him. And, like, the second officer was like, "Are you an idiot? Don't do that." The second or third officer was like, "Are you bleeping stupid?"
Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete.
What does IRBM stand for?
Intermediate range, I believe, intercontinental missile, something along those lines.
Ballistic missile.
Intermediate range ballistic missile.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know ICBM,
Intercontinental.
but I didn't know IRBM. IMBM? I'm a poop.
So the whole reason why, according to this game's history, why Russia pulled out of Cuba was to get Sokolov back.
Were you just reading that right off the screen?
No,
Because that's what was happening while you were saying that.
I'm literally looking at you. I didn't have to read that.
Either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next
Friggin'
day, I got
communist.
Sokolov out of the hospital and handed him over to agents on the eastern side.
Khrushchev, Sanders, same last name.
Sure.
I make a political joke.
We received new information.
Yes, I recognize the comedy.
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No. Missiles.
No, space rockets.
I guess you're right.
Space. I'm in space. Space. Space.
And for missiles, you don't have to think aliens, outer space.
Something to do with weaponized.
Asteroids. Steroids.
Sokolov's still in the facility.
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino Yas, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west.
Pointer go.
The Virgin Cliffs. That's name for a virtuous mission.
They moved in there just recently.
I think I'll go penetrate these cliffs.
Like a hot dog in a hallway.
It'll be a fast thrust.
Like a pencil in a canyon, formed by virgin cliffs.
Man, she's a pretty loose virgin.
Oh, he's been falling for like a long time.
Yep. Again,
They had time for a whole backstory while he
DBZ
was.
Space Times.
Hey, I liked Dragon Ball Z when it was known as Yu Yu Hakusho.
And I like Yu Yu Hakusho better when it was called Dragon Ball Z.
I like Dragon Ball Z when it was called Voltron.
I like Voltron when it was called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Wasn't Mighty Morphin Power Rangers also called Gundam?
No, it's
Mighty
called
Morphin
Gundam.
Power Rangers was Super Sentai. Super Sentai was Gundam. Gundam was Astro Boy. And Astro Boy was Teen Titans Go.
And Teen Titans Go was Motaro Sea Warriors. Oh, we made a joke most of you won't get.
Parachute. Boop.
I like that little baby shoot on top. Oh! This is gonna be a long cutscene.
It's a great movie. What are we watching now?
It's one of the Timothy Dalton Bonds, I think.
I liked, actually, Timothy Dalton, I thought it was a good film.
He's great.
Yeah.
By the way, when you save the game once, oh, they get into a huge thing about Bond. I'm hoping we save the game. I think if we save the game twice, we'll get to it.
Okay.
Like, every time you save the game, she brings up some sort of referential thing, and you have to understand that this game takes place in 1964. So, like, all of it is, like, tongue-in-cheek things. Like, the first one's about Godzilla, and it says, you know, in 50, or in blah blah years, I can't remember what they said, Godzilla will be 50 years old, and it was the year actually this game came out. So like they did the math, and you know it's kind of like a ha ha ha. It's the 50-year anniversary now. Type of deal.
I'm pretty sure the Planerans Puff the Magic Dragon, or basically the modern day AC-130 gunship, if I understood their dialogue correct.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember that airship correctly, it lived by the sea. And it frolicked in the autumn winds in a land called Honolulu.
If you mean killing Vietnamese, yes, you're entirely accurate.
Yeah. Frolicking and killing are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Shit! Ah, shit!
Okay, by way plot hole. They said that you cannot leave any trace behind. It's completely a sneaking mission. There's a parachute.
Yeah.
And a bunch of bits of other parachute.
Was that his med kit or weapons kit he left behind in the tree?
That was his whole pack. That was his whole
just
utility
everything.
belt. Everything.
Oh, that's super.
That's not why they call me Naked Snake.
Actually, it is.
Man, he
Because
looks
he's going in naked.
pissed.
He's wearing too much. That's not how that works. You can't just take that off like that.
David Hayter.
He looks like a guy who's angry.
David Hayter's gonna hate.
So, do you want the voice acting to do the codec calls, or do you want to just read them? Because they're gonna take forever if we let the voice acting do it.
We can read them, sure.
Okay.
Do you copy?
I'll do Snake's voice.
Somebody might be listening in.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name, Snake. You don't like snakes. What do you mean? You've eaten one before, haven't you? In survival training. I'm glad you hear that. I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but, well, that's actually...
Who's talking?
Okay.
This is all one guy. He's schizophrenic.
Be careful. You might not have a choice. There you go.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? Except for your parachute and all your little bits you just threw on the ground. Pliskin infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like crab battles. I suppose calling me Crab Battle was your idea of a crab battle, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the crab battle. How exactly am I supposed to battle crabs?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your book bag. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, about my rucksack. I lost it in a crab battle on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. Do you know where it is?
Crab battle.
To climb a tree, stand in front of the button and press the button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace. I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 14085. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your book bag.
Book bag. Book bag battle.
Okay. I've been playing a lot of Phantom Pain, so I'm just figuring out what my buttons are real quick.
Touch those buttons. Touch them hard.
Alright.
Press B button to attack its weak point for massive damage.
Did you have to enter the Nintendo code yet for the unlimited lives?
No.
It is a Konami game.
It is Konami.
Hey, I wonder if you can climb that texture. Ah, it's a climbable texture.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it?
I like it. Assassin's Creed. Prince of Persia.
Pretty much.
Why did it go into cutscene mode?
Because I got my book bag.
Oh. Okay.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary.
Don't care. Your own weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. On the list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same for items. Got it. Use the survival. Oh, that's you.
Got it. Use the survival viewer. Crab battle.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina goes too low, it will affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. Recover lost stamina, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm not going to read this. This is all just basically... My only weapon is... Oh, this is you.
My only weapon is a crab and a battle that I can crab battle, Hush Puppies, Long John Silver's French fries batter dipped.
Bob, anything on this weapon?
I miss a good Long John Silver's Hush Puppy. I got nothing on this one. But
That's
seriously,
right.
we need a Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
Screw the rest of this. Let's go find a Long John Silver's.
Now,
Yeah.
fuck this game. Let's go get some fish.
That's right. It's been with its own suppressor.
A fish suppressor.
However, the suppressor will degrade over time. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone, so don't get too trigger happy with it. Suppressor durability is shown on the icon. Any weapon and equipment beyond that, what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go. I have to find my own
weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyways?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedures. You can't leave any trace of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. So no shitting all over the place.
Oh.
Same goes for bullets and cartridges too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost snake in every sense of the word. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and the U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to hold my peas and poops for like 8 days, huh?
The secretary will disavow
I'm
all
afraid
knowledge
so.
of your activities.
You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose.
That worked well.
As guidelines stipulate that soldiers will cover options like this one, be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
Fuck off. I mean, thank you. I mean, I have to poop.
So when do we get this? Is this guy the gay lover of James Bond from the movie?
This guy is British as fuck, and he is obsessed with Bond.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time, fooling them into thinking I'm really dead. Okay.
Fooling them into thinking that you're really dead. So how do you come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that if I'm dead? The thing they put in my tooth?
That's the one. Be careful. You may in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
None of this makes any sense. So you said this was a solo mission?
Right.
I guess that means you're just gonna abandon me here and I'm fucked, right?
Yes, Rambo. Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax, there's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
You're dirty and lazy. You're dirty and
I'll
lazy.
introduce them to you. This time, survival is of the most importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
Adrian!
Who wants to do the girl voice?
We have a girl. Caxi, go.
I was gonna say, we have Thunder Tits right here.
Hello, Snake. Please work me hard. Para? Oh my! Your favorite position is para?
Oh, God.
This is a snake.
Yes.
Okay, 2 medics. Is this still snake? As in 2 medics who come in with 2 parachutes? Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you gonna tell me your real name?
My name is
John Rambo.
Dank Flankner.
The dankiest.
So they said you're short.
You're a regular Captain fucking Nemo. What?
Name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe! Oh!
Very funny.
That's terrifying.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is blah. She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you use one to save, send a message over to reserve save frequency 14096. The saving.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Good to know.
One more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's operations in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Tony Danza? Who's the boss?
She also helped me plan the mission. She and I were at the SSS SAS together.
We were so sassy.
Girl
Jack,
voice again.
Is that you? How many years has it been?
Tony Danza.
That's right, it's me.
Dots.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice. It's been
Dots.
72 days and nights. You've lost weight.
You can tell by the sound of my
Of
voice.
course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean? Why do you suddenly despair me all of a sudden?
Whose line is? I was on a top secret mission. Dots.
You don't need me anymore. But I was still there. So many things I wanted to teach you.
No, keep going. No, I taught you everything you need to know about firefighting.
The rest you need to learn on your own.
Technique, sure, but what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. Soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only things you can learn from somebody else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. Fuck everything I'm talking about. Spirit and body are two sides of a single coin. They're the same goddamn thing. I can't teach you how to think. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are all the same doesn't mean they always will be. Every person who feels familiar comrade is one of the worst soldiers you can get. Politics is different when you get into the battlefield. And politics are the things that can change over time. As you guys get tomorrow, might be tomorrow's evil. Is that what you're betting me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a crab battler. A crab battler is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career crab battler. Right and wrong have no place in the crab battle. He has no enemies and no friends, only the crab battle. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a crab battler is. I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about crab battles. That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. Dogs! In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. Dogs! There's a saying in the Orient. Loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means? It means loyalty to the end.
Dots.
Dots. It means devoting yourself to your country. I follow the crab battle and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary. The present and the top crab battlers won't be there forever. Once their teams are up, others will take their place. I follow the will of the crab battle, no matter who's in crab battle. People aren't the ones who dictate the crab battles. Then who does? The times. I think this is your line.
Screw it, we're gonna go through this.
People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. Dots! As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love. Dots! And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think. The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty, Dodds, is the mission, Jack. Alright, but do me a favor. What is it? Call me Snake. Snake? Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. Suit you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a Snake. The Cobra unit. A group
Dodds!
of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Is that right, Snake?
Isn't it still you?
No.
Still you. It's you now.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss. Dots!
Yes.
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, we've known each other for...
Dots! But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. These CQC techniques I learned from teaching CQC combat. Dots! I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably rusty. Not to worry, I've got a trombone just for that. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio. Where are you, boss? Next to the Major.
Boss communicated with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 14108. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Anything about that submarine?
Pretty accurate, I think, for the time, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha.
I can't remember if it's attack
Your
or...
mission is to retrieve
missile.
Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located north of your current... Blah. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
I burped when I was taking a drink of my Coke.
And immediately forgotten.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
That's not what I sound like.
I don't know who's talking right now, but it's not any of the characters we just met.
No.
Also, do you really need a gun for close quarters combat? Is this Equilibrium? Dots.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is shoot a bunch of fucking alligators.
Really?
You think I'm joking?
Sneaking mission. Exterminate wildlife.
You think I'm joking?
It's a Kojima game. I think you're underselling it.
Don't forget to shoot the frogs.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Aww.
A lot of grass here.
There is. Tall grass.
They played ball in the tall grass.
You shot it in the ass.
Really?
So wait. You say I have to shoot a bunch of alligators, but then you're just putting them to sleep?
Yeah, I'm not going to kill him.
Why not?
Because I don't have a weapon to kill him.
Oh.
Oh.
Choke them.
I can't choke an alligator. I'm
Choke-
not Crocodile Dundee.
Choke them with your solid snake. I bet that joke will never happen again during the entire playthrough.
No, that's a one and done.
Oh, letterboxing. That's a cutscene.
The boxing of your letters.
What's over here? Nothing.
It's a dude.
Hey, Tom. How's the peeping? How's the peeping, Tom?